Plasti Dip this wheel. I'm not going to mask off the tire. They're old tires, and I'm only going to do the visible part of the wheel. I'm not going to do the inside. There's a center cap that goes on here. I'm not doing the inside here. Obviously, it's covered up by the center cap. So, this is going to be a quick demonstration of how I Plasti Dip. This is not a... If I was doing this on, say, my WRX, I would mask off the tire, you know, all kinds of stuff to clean it up. Like I said, this is just a quick demonstration of how I do a quick and dirty job on a wheel. So I'm going to start out here with some invisible glass. Where my rag went. Alright, so, let's see here, grab your rag, invisible glass. I'll put a generous amount on there. This wheel's not very dirty. If it had brake dust all over it, then I would clean it off with a hose. Scrub it first. I still do this, but scrub it first. So what you're looking for is a nice, clean surface. And it doesn't have to be, like if you were going to paint these, obviously, you would have to sand this paint, scuff it up, get a good surface for the paint to adhere. Plasti Dip loves to adhere to shiny surfaces. I've sprayed it right over chrome parts, everything. My WRX, all the chrome is blacked out with Plasti Dip. It's been that way for 2 or 3 years, no problems at all. Doesn't even fade. This is the Plasti Dip brand that I'm using here. Just clean that all up nice. Just give her a good cleaning. All the residues off of there. Like I said, this is not going to be a professional job. It doesn't really matter to me. Just going to black these out on this old pickup truck. Alright. Center cap for these, already blacked out. Someone spray painted them. There's some oil on there. If there's any kind of grease or oil, make sure that's off. I use this invisible glass. I've had no problems with it. It doesn't leave a residue, dries, like I said, yeah, dries with no residue, and it doesn't seem like any paint reacts to it. You gotta be careful when you're using like lacquer thinner or some of that stuff. The paint will actually, it'll leave a residue. You get a bunch of fish eyes, which is no good. So, grab our Plasti Dip. Shake this stuff up like crazy. Really, if you want to set the can in the sun for a couple minutes, don't leave it out there. It will actually make it spray better. Alright, so now we're going to start on this. Now, here's how I like to start. This has a lot of facets. So what I want to do is get into all these facets first. I really want to black those out first before I do my final coat. Because if I do my final coat and then I notice there's some stuff left in here, then I got to come back and touch it up. Then I got to do another final coat. So here's what I'm going to do. Going to give this a really light coat. Around the outside here. Nice light coat. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start coming in here, hitting all these holes up once. And like I said, this is a light coat. You can still see the paint through that coat of Plasti Dip. And that's what you want. You just want to feather it on there. So you get in all these places. Try not to break anything while you're doing it. Alright. We'll go around the outside of the wheel. Again, very fast strokes. Your finger gets tired, use your thumb. Fast, light coat. And what I'm looking for here is any fish eyes or anything that the paint is reacting to. I don't know what that looks like on camera, but it's actually not black. You can still see silver everywhere. Very light coat. I'm going to come over here to the center cap, and this is a good example center cap has lots of areas in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this like I'd be painting a box. I'm going to do, if you were painting a box with 4 sides at the top, you'd have to hit each side individual. So you have to think of all these facets as sides of the box. So I'm going to go at it in a square pattern here. You'll see that. Light, quick coats. I'm going to go across it once, move over here. Go across it again, move over here. Go across it again, and then one more time. It's the other corner of the other side of the box. Done. Make sure you get your rim around painted. Should have done that first actually, but there you go. Plasti Dip is very forgiving. It's awesome. You can spray paint. Like I can come right back over here and do another coat. It's not going to interfere with the other coat. Like spray paint, you want to try to get this done within an hour. If you let it dry and then hit it right away while it's still off gas, and it's going to probably bubble up. So now that that's done, I got that done. I'm going to come back in here, and again, I'm going to hit every little bit of these. The way I like to do it is just we do that and that. We'll do that one, do that one, do that one. Then I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the inside, and this side, the inside, this side, the inside, that side. And what I'm making sure is I got Plasti Dip on all the inside facets first. I want everything covered inside there. Now I can come back and do my final coat. Nice heavy coat over everything. Make sure the top of this is done, everything up here is done. And you don't want runs, so you're going to have to do this quick. Again, just a fast, every one of these coats is a fast light coat. The thickest coat you're going to put on is the top coat. And again, you're going to have to, you still want to do that real fast. Get it all on there nice. Down the inside, voila, Plasti Dip Wheel, done. Like I said, I sprayed on the tire, I don't care. And that's only the visible part of the wheel, as I said, but everything is done. If I wanted to now, really what I would have done in the beginning is flip this over. I would have done the inside first, and then I would have done the outside. That way, the inside of the wheel is painted too, but like I said, you can't really see it, and I'm done. If you put this on real thick, and you see a notice area that's pooling, I like to do the wheel flat. Don't stand it up, because it'll dry without running. If you get it on there too thick and you stand the wheel up like I did, all those pools are going to start making drips and runs. So leave it lay flat, leave that lay flat. This is easy to tell when it's done because it is flat black. So as soon as the gloss is gone, it's pretty much dry. And then we'll go ahead and put her back on the truck. All this Plasti Dip around here, it'll eventually wear off the tire, then it'll just leave it on the wheel. I've never had a problem with that. I've sprayed tires before, and then I let it dry. I just come back with some tire shine to put on there, and that takes off this overspray. You can't see it. So that's it. Quick and dirty. Not that hard to do. Don't be scared of it. Like I said, Plasti Dip's really forgiving. Awesome stuff. You hadn't messed up the paint. To prep it like you would regular spray paint, you would have to scuff that, sand it all down, Scotch-Brite it, the paint's ruined. This stuff is sprayed right over the factory paint. If you don't like it, peel it right off. So that's how I Plasti Dip a wheel. If you're going to do the inside of the hub around in here, which this has a cover over it, so I'm not doing it, you want to make sure you mask off the holes where the lug nuts go. If you're doing the back of the wheel, you want to, where the wheel sits flush against the rotor or the drum, you want to make sure you don't have any paint in there either. You can paint over it and then take it back off. That's fine. And same way with these. Really, I could just wipe those out with a wire brush. Do the same thing. It'll take it right off. This wheel is done. Let her dry. Put her back on the truck. Good to go. Peace out.